Now, I'm sure you've all heard when it comes to acoustic guitars, the more playing hours you put into them, the better they sound. This is something that I have definitely found through my experience working in music retail and as a full-time guitar and amp tech. The theory is that the vibrations relax and loosen the wood fibers, creating a warmer and more resonant tone. Now, you don't just have to take my word for it. There are big acoustic guitar manufacturers that have processes that they use on some of their acoustic guitars to help speed up this process and really get to that worn-in acoustic guitar sound a lot quicker. Now, that's what we're going to be getting into today. You may already know the theory that you can sonically aid your acoustic guitar yourself by sitting it in front of a speaker and just blasting music through it for a few weeks to sort of speed up that breaking in process. Now, I have experienced this a few times, and honestly, it looks like it does the trick, but I've never actually tested it. So I reached out to Martin Guitars, and they were pretty keen to check this out as well. So they let me borrow this awesome 2025 Satin D28. I've been super keen to check one of these out because this year they come with a whole bunch of golden era upgrades. If you like these sort of videos, please subscribe and hit that like button because it just lets me know that you want me to make more of this sort of content. To test this out, first I have to give this guitar a fresh set of strings each time I record and then take note of the guitar's setup. Then I'm going to be recording some sound samples, making sure I take note again of the mic placement, temperature in the room, humidity, the time of day, a whole big list of things that I've put together to try and make these tests as identical as possible. Then it's pretty simple. I just sit the guitar on a stand and blast music through it for a couple of weeks. Now, depending on how much you play, that can be anywhere from 1 to 2 years of playing hours. I also feed the guitar with a whole range of different musical styles just to get a good sonic overview. If you want to learn more about guitar, amp, and effects pedal mods and repairs, go over and check out my fourth wall page. I've got hundreds of videos available over there and links down in the description. Okay, it's time to hear these results, and then I'm also going to show you visually using a frequency analyzer. Over the course of 2 weeks during these tests, my camera was slightly moved, so the before and after angles are a little different. This in no way impacted the sonic results. This is the bit I really wanted to check out. Now, I put these takes through my frequency analyzer. Now, the orange lines are all the peaks of these different frequencies for the before take, and the pink is the after take. Now, this is on that sustained E chord. Now, the interesting thing here is we've definitely got more energy in this region and a little bit more in the top end, but the fact we've got a little less in these ultra low frequencies. Now, that sort of says to me that I did strum those chords at a pretty similar volume. This is that sustained A sus chord. Now, if we look along here, you can see I probably strummed this one a little harder. There's still the same telltale peaks here in this area and a little bit up here, but down here it's pretty consistent. So I think that one was probably strummed a little more. The most telling one for me is the fingerstyle section, and you can see there is a lot more information here. And also in this sort of region, these sort of big jumps in the mids, but then if you look down here in the low end, the ultra low end, there's less energy. So that definitely tells me that I was playing pretty consistently, and that is just how the guitar is sounding now. So overall for me, the feel of the guitar, how it sounded in the room, all that stuff, there was a noticeable change. I preferred the sound afterwards, and I really think that putting your guitar in front of a speaker like that will sonically age it. It definitely sounds different to me. Nothing beats playing your guitar and putting some real hours on it. This is definitely not a substitute for that, but it helps speed up that break-in process. Now, just on a bit of a side note, when it comes to owning an epic guitar like this one, something I hear people say a lot is that they are not a good enough guitarist to justify spending the money to buy something at this price point. What I say to that is, the guitar doesn't care how good you are at playing, it just wants to be played. So if you love guitar, if you truly love it and you spend lots of hours playing guitar, it is 100% worth it. A guitar like this is gonna last your entire lifetime. It just sort of becomes part of the family. I really love this test today. It's something I've actually known for a long time, but it's really nice to have it confirmed. Like, the more hours that you put into your guitar, the better it's gonna sound. Hope you enjoyed the video today, guys, anyway, and have a great week.